I want to speak briefly on the tears of Joseph. And I want to recommend that whoever is listening to me should please read the book of Genesis chapter 37, chapter 39 forward. Thank you. So I will be speaking on the tears of Joseph. It was on record in the Bible that Joseph had dreams only twice. In fact, in some quarters, Joseph is known as Joseph the Dreamer. Incidentally, the two major Josephs in the Bible had dreams, remarkable dreams. But Joseph, the son of Jacob, had remarkable dreams and was known for interpreting dreams. Even though his dreams got him into trouble with his hateful and jealous brothers, that did not change his destiny. My concern is the tears of Joseph, as I've said. He was recorded to have wept 7 times in the Bible, though there may be some other times he wept silently, unrecorded. Why do people always see the dreams of Joseph and not his tears? If you look at the book of Genesis chapter 42, 22 to 24, there's a record there of Joseph weeping. Genesis 43, 26 to 30, another record is there. Genesis 44, verse 30 to chapter 45, verse 2, another record is there. Genesis 45, 9 to 15, and Genesis 46, 28 to 30, Genesis 49, 33 to chapter 50, verse 3, and then Genesis chapter 50, verses 16, 17, and 18. We can see these records of Joseph's tears there. Joseph had one of the best tears in the Bible. His type of tears, came when a man sees his dream come true in his lifetime in a mysterious way. Can draw tears to someone's eye. When you see those who have announced your obituary more than 10 years ago appear before you helpless, can bring tears to your eyes. When you have grown in capacity to control the world and you are able to speak the language that those who hate you don't understand, meanwhile you can understand theirs, it can bring tears to your eyes. See you in new ones, and you even give them clothes to wear, and you remember how they took your clothes and how you were pleading with them, and they took your clothes and they took it away, and you never saw the clothes again, and you are now the one clothing them. It can bring tears to your eyes. When the ingrate wife of your former master has to hide her face in shame for the rest of her life, and you think about all the hands of God in these old things, could bring tears to your eyes. When you see your younger brother, who you saw last as a teenager, has now become an handsome young man, bearing the resemblance of your mother will wrestle till her last breath for both of you, that could bring tears. When you see your father, who has needlessly mourned your death for many years, not knowing that you are alive somewhere, successful, thriving, and prosperous, you just have to cry. When you can deal with them ruthlessly, those who have dealt with you ruthlessly, but you don't. When you see those who called you ordinary dreamer come to bow to you countless number of times, just as your dream says, or your dream said, you just have to cry. Above all, when you see the hand of Jehovah placing in your hand the supreme winning card that no one can take from you, no, you have to cry. These were the reasons or some of the reasons why Joseph wept. It's so glamorous to have dreams. Everybody wants to have dreams. You hardly cry when you have dreams. But when God begins to walk his way among men, regardless of what they intended, it brings tears to one's eyes. That's what happened to Joseph. The tears of Joseph. So his tears were tears of wonder. The wonder of, is this how God works? The tears of thanksgiving, tears of reflection, tears of message to those who know how to be wicked to others, to stop it, tears of warning in the same vein. It's a tears of announcement that God is still there. It's tears of prophecy, tears of joy, tears of celebration. To me, the tears of Joseph were not tears of sorrow. Though he went through terrible experiences, they were not what made him cry, but the victorious outcome of his life story. They were things that made him cry. Such tears are rare. Some don't get that point of having such tears because they don't go far as Joseph before they fall into traps and never got victorious. So instead of tears of wonders, it's tears of anger, regret, and failure, and of being exposed. I want you to examine your tears. You can use it to figure out where you have been and where God is taking you. You agree with me that in John 11:35, the shortest verse in the Bible, Jesus wept. He wept because the people of his days did not understand him. They don't know that is the resurrection and life. He wept to comfort and assure them that they are not alone. That's at the burial place of Lazarus that he called back out of the grave. Now I want to admonish you, my dear listener. If you are wrongly accused and you maintain your integrity and it makes you cry, don't worry, you will laugh last. If you are punished for doing right and it makes you cry, don't worry, you will laugh last. That's part of the tears of Joseph. If you were castigated for not living in compromise and hypocrisy, and it makes you cry, don't worry, you will laugh last. If you were misunderstood, mistreated, and unloved for righteousness' sake, and it makes you cry, don't worry, you will laugh last. The Lord Jesus Christ says, blessed are you when you are wrongly accused and you are called different kinds of bad names because of me. He said, rejoice and be glad. Rejoice and be glad. Great is your reward in heaven. There was a place I served as a minister of God, and I corrected some people, and I say, don't do life. Life is not like this. Don't do life like this. Don't live like this. And because of that, those who hated me. Those who were hiding from me. Those who are dodging me. And a thought came to my mind. And the thought is that if the instructions I give to these people is for my own pride to boast on them that I can control them, then they will laugh last. But if it is that I love them, I want them to grow, I want them to be useful for God, I want them to reach their place in destiny, and they don't want to hear the truth, then I will laugh last. That is how it is about Joseph. At a point, his brothers hated him. Everybody was against him, but he laughed last. Tears don't last.